welcome back to yet another edition of Just One Question Lockdown Phase 2. I'm Nick Morgan. I'm really excited to be here with my dear friend Tamsen Webster. Tamsen, I look forward to the day when we can get back together in person and sample one of you and Tom's fabulous cocktails. Until then, we're talking by this ridiculous means of Zoom. And so to start with, let's just check in and see how you're doing.
All things considered, I think everyone's probably starting that way. Things are going pretty well. I think, Tom and I miss coming home. He says he misses places. I miss coming home. I miss his coming home. I miss my coming home. I think I miss coming home. That's the biggest thing. But generally business has been, I describe it as spaced out. It's not stopped. It's not disappeared. It's just people are slower to decide and making more careful decisions. And I can only support that.
As one would expect in an uncertain time. Yeah, thanks for that. And so to just one question, all of us now are thinking along the same lines. We're starting to see the 50 states in the United States slowly begin to reopen. We're wondering how that's going to go. And we're wondering 6 months from now, a year from now, what's going to be different? I hate the phrase the new normal. I'm tired of it already, almost as tired as I am of the word pivot. But there we are. What is that world going to look like? What's your best guess? 6 months from now, a year from now, take your pick.
I wish I knew.
Exactly. We all do. We won't hold you to it.
So the thing that I see, and the thing that I'm curious, because I sit at this intersection between, I work with a lot of speakers, recognized thought leaders, folks that speak. I am a speaker, and the role that I play with TEDx Cambridge here in the Boston, Massachusetts area, I got to see it from all sides. And what's intriguing to me and what I think I see happening is a return to curated content. And so, even as a dedicated TEDx person, I would say if you asked me 2 years ago, and I think you and I had this conversation, hey, what's up with TED? What do we think is happening? I would have told you quite honestly, I don't know. I think there's been a lot of brand diffusion and all of that. But I see, and you and I both know this, in times of crisis and times of stress, people go to what's comfortable. And so I think that when we're looking for expertise, when we're looking for help, I think the next 6 months to a year in particular, we're going to see a flight to safety, a flight to comfort, a flight to low risk decisions about how to get certain kinds of information. So I suspect what's going to happen is that rather than say, hey, let's just take a flyer on this speaker or this expert that we've never heard of with whatever they're going to be able to cobble together, however potentially professionally from their house. If there's a master class, if there's a great courses, if there's a TED talk, if there's a TEDx talk that looks great, has already been curated, already has that stamp of approval on it, I have a feeling that for certain kinds of topics, that's going to become a lot more important.
Fantastic. I love that. It's a really interesting insight, and it suggests that we should all get our credentials in order for the coming years. So That's Tamsen Webster. Everybody, she never disappoints. I should have introduced her at the beginning, but she's such a dear friend. Of course, I forgot. She's a message and presentation strategist, and occasionally I have the cool privilege of working together with her on some very fortunate clients, So
we have such fun.
Let's hope that day returns soon.
Yes.
We can get back together face to face and use the old knockout 1-2 punch on those clients. But anyway, thank you so much for that, and stay safe and say hi to Tom and enjoy.
All right. Take care. So great to see you.